When I think about what inspired me to want to leave being a pharmacist and take the steps into buying a health food store, I really think about the beginning of my journey as a pharmacist. I felt that the job was kind of wearing me down, and that really stems from some patterns that I noticed where my customers were going on a lot of medications, but they really weren't getting better from their sicknesses or their illness. So I started seeing that pattern, and right around that time, it was in my mid-20s, I had been working for a couple of years as a pharmacist. I actually developed a very serious autoimmune condition in my colon, and I was very sick and had to go on medication. And just like my customers, the medication seemed to really help. So it calmed my symptoms down and I felt good for a while. But every time I tried to get off the medicine, I noticed that my symptoms came roaring back. And I had a moment there in my 20s where I was looking down at all the pill bottles I had, and I realized that I was on more prescription medication than both my parents combined. And that was really a launch pad moment for me to say, all right, something's not working here. So I really then spent this next 6 or 7 years exploring different diets, different supplements, herbs, working with chiropractors and acupuncturists. And it was really a long and very rewarding journey where I learned so much about natural healing. And at the end of it, I was able to heal from my condition, stop taking all my medication, and really have long-term healing. Experience really inspired me to want to pursue another career because I thought about it, if I was able to get off my medication and have natural healing, maybe many of my customers could too. One of the biggest challenges that we had with the business really was buying the business. And the reason for that was, number one, I had never run a business before, but also my daughter was just born and my wife had left her job. And on top of that, I actually sold my entire retirement to help fund the purchase of the store. And when you throw all that together, it was actually a really overwhelming and terrifying, month or so right before we actually bought it. But I'm so proud of myself and my wife and our family for being able to move forward with it. I would be remiss to not mention that Barry Kaplan, the founder of the business, he spent long hours putting his heart and soul into it and building relationships in the community. As some of his successors, we've basically tried to carry that torch forward into the future with building on our relationships with the customers. And our business motto is to elevate the health and wellness of the community. We want to let our customers know that we have a very serious commitment to improving the health of the community. And I think that really does a lot to help solidify the loyalty. Small Business of the Year award is really a great recognition. That kind of tells us that we're doing something right. And we've also seen it with our customers too. We've had great feedback from them. Having the Chamber of Commerce award us a Small Business of the Year with all the great competition we have in our area really offers us a little extra validation that, hey, you're doing something right. And it's really great to have that recognition.